Buddy, this is the last quarterfinal of the Yule Cup. One more best of 3 for $1,000. And of course, the question, who's gonna following focus into the next round where we have Foggy and 1-0 in the first semi-final. This one will determine if we get the perfect distribution once again. One Night Elf, one Undead, one Orc. LawLiet could ruin the perfect balance, but Sock could accomplish that. Sock, will you be our Thanos today? Or will LawLiet just ruin it? These two players know each other inside out as they were living together in a flat for more than a year, I think. And of course, they are facing each other all the time. Both around the same age. Sock just had a great run in AWL, where LawLiet was casting actually. And LawLiet was casting a Human versus Night Elf final between Sock and Moon, where Sock got, unfortunately, pretty much annihilated, so a lot of material to study. But LawLiet, maybe not so much time to actually practice Warcraft while he was casting. I know that feel. And here we have it. Keeper opening, while Sock is going for the Outskirt expansion. Interesting. That's a new approach, I feel. Or something that we don't see too often. Not going for the middle where the Keeper can easily go and spawn Treants and harass, especially with mercenaries. I do like this, if it's unharassed, but LawLiet apparently okay with Expo versus Expo. And yeah, we've seen this matchup before in Foggy vs Chemico where it almost looked broken. So this match will show us if it's just the Night Elf at the moment better than the human players, or if it was Foggy being so good. Very, very different approach by LawLiet already. Not too much harass yet. Expanding a lot earlier and on the dot. So there's no harass here. That's of course the upside of Sock's creep route, of course. And this will be the staff, I guess. I think I saw the staff. I'm not sure. Archers keep this safe. Tech is running, Expo's running, and he finds that expansion pretty early on. Good scouting by LawLiet. And this is where the trouble begins. Focus fire, one worker down. Focus fire, second worker about to go down. Can the tower come up? There's more mana. There's more entangle. Oh, not easy to hold this at all. Okay, that's 3 kills. But the Expo is down at the same time, and this is kind of what I meant when I was casting the Chimico Foggy series, that you have the tools early on, while the Keeper is harassing, to do something. And I think this is why Foggy's approach is a little smarter, to build the expansion passively, closer to your base, to lure the human further off of the map. So it was damage done at Sock's expansion, but it was also damage done in LawLiet's side. So we're gonna have a 2 base, 1 base advantage for the human. We have a tier 2 versus tier 1 advantage for the Night Elf. And it's this, like, in comparison to the Foggy Chimico game, this is everybody's game to take. And not a total disaster for the human. But of course the level 3 Keeper is a weapon of mass destruction. And this goes to show. But I think... also this. Like, the denies are here right away. Very hard to prevent a Keeper level 3. I'm not sure if that was a deny. Rather not. But yeah, you're losing Footman. That could have been denied as well. But it's not the close to level 4 Keeper that we've seen before. It's not the expansion almost completely wrecked like we've seen before. Sock's in a decent state.
A player's forces are under attack.
But there's still a lot of potential for LawLiet to inflict damage here. Tier 2 is barely started. Archmage is not level 3. Ooh, and he's stealing the mercs. This will be a lot of experience for LawLiet. At least this one. And Entangle should be ready soon. Yep. Oh, this is so expensive. This is a kill. Like, for sure. Question is, on the cost of 1 Entangle or 2, but looks like it's only 1. Archmage finally makes level 3. Expo is coming up for LawLiet as well. But since Sock didn't take too much damage, I think at max he had to rebuild 2 peasants. His tech's a lot faster. I think he can pool a lot of resources to rise up to 40, to 70. I'm not really sure if he's a big fan of a Blood Mage or tier 3 or what his unit composition is. But again, the distraction. He's willingly sacrificing units here. There's another Water Elemental. There's no Wisps around, which seems like it's a big mistake against Defend Footmen and Water Elementals. No Demon Hunter, of course, to burn. So this is a new Water Elemental, and this is the second cancel. Maybe on the cost of a TP. Should staff? Okay. Goes back and forth this game. I don't have a clear favorite yet. Even though I'm slightly favoring Sock at the moment. But I would never count LawLiet out either. So where are we staffing onto? Aggressive? No, just healing up. A little bit of extra experience for the Naga. And this Naga. What do we think about the Naga compared to Tinker or Panda? He wanted to go for a tempo play in the mid game. But where's that tempo? It feels like you hit the Nitro Booster and then the brakes right after. I don't know, man. This shouldn't work though. So the expansion finally coming up. Except if he's... Oh, you can spawn a Water Elemental through the trees? Of course you can! How nice! That's more kills. Oh man, even though if he's not getting this expansion, this is still so much damage done. On the next breath, he's still there. Panda will fall, but he gets the 3rd cancel. Absolutely worth it. 4th expo attempt. Levels are going crazy for Keeper and Naga, but in the end, it's still Keeper and Naga.
A player's forces are under attack.
How far is Sock away? And what's his yeah, Panda, of course. We'll be back in a bit. Priest rifles are coming. I didn't see a workshop yet, I think. Bring Wiz with the expo. Yeah, Remo would be going crazy, that's for sure. It's also very sure that he is probably going crazy just without us right now. In some sort of form, for sure. Would love to see how far LawLiet is with the tier 3 tech. Because he absolutely needs that. It was so expensive to build the expansions all the time. Sock is getting ready for the 70. I'd love to know if he has 3 production buildings or 4.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not even a shop yet. Ooh, brother. Fascinating how Sock stood... Okay, there's the 4th. How Sock stood no chance versus Moon. And Owl has taken the lead in this game.
A town is under siege.
But I guess Moon is Moon, right? Why Panda instead of MK? Good question. I think you just have him faster. That's the thing. Like, the Naga was out. That was decent potential for LawLiet. You want to counter with the hero that comes from the tavern as well to not spend time for the hero in the altar. I would say Breath of Fire has a better impact on level 1 than Stormbolt has. So I think it's a timing thing. Nice Fork Lightning. Item still goes... Oh, shouldn't die for the second time. Item goes to LawLiet. Who has Master Bears now? Also, the Panda has more range on the AoE. So, with Breath of Fire compared to Clap. You don't have to stand in the middle of everything for the for the Breath of Fire to fully heal. For the Clap, heal to do damage. That would be sick if it could heal as well. So okay, we're gonna have the triple orb strat. This will take some time with the expo so late. How can you afford, like, it's 1,000 golden orbs at some point. And you have to be greedy, you have to stay in no upkeep to get that gold in, and then Sock could just flood you.
Players' forces are under attack.
Breath of Fire is cheaper than Clap. True. Very true. It's a better mana per damage ratio, I think. If you want the slow, not the case, but in general, that shouldn't be an issue. Don't see the item yet. That's good progress for Sock. Item? What is up with these pro players nowadays? Sick of items. Or is Foggy just the trendsetter? Oh my god, this is so smart. I've only seen human pushes like this from south to north. But of course it works this way as well. How do you get in a position to defend this? What did he leave there? I think an Aura or Cloak of Flames. Do you get it now? Still didn't see it. Yeah, tier 3 on top of this. Flying Machine to give vision. Mortar teams to do damage. Pipe. Learned the Chinese characters yet for all the items? I was always bad at vocabulary tests, you know? Nice Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Fairy Dragons in a decent position, but not a great one. Podum just melts, and the Bears have a rough time to find the position here. Breath of Fire is doing good. I wonder if he has more mana to follow this up, or if he has to de-escalate this soon. Keeper level 5 damage is stacking up with all the orbs. Oh, the next breath, that was level 4. That was big damage. Fairies did a good job. Have to be repositioned. There's still a couple of rifles here. Yep, that position wasn't great. That's very true. It feels like Sock has a way better idea what to play and how to play it. I've not seen this push before, did you? Like through the forest? I know the timing and unit composition in heroes are pretty much the same as always, but through the forest? That's so smart. Fairy has to be staffed, not great. 77 human supply. Feels like it's not gonna go drastically lower than this. And it's nice, like he doesn't have to commit to this tree. He can just commit to the gold mine. Cancer all the time, then there's no income. And he's running away with his 2 bases. With the expansion running, I would say there's a shot for LawLiet to come back. Because his orbs are very, very powerful and you invested once into them and you have them pretty much for the rest of the game. And then you can focus on units and army size, but without that second income, there's so much sustain. Free mana. With that free mana, it's basically free healing. Thank you, Walk Power! 1 year resub. Much love, mate. Sock is... like, he must be at tier 3 already. This is not getting better for LawLiet, not much. John, you did against Foggy on map 5. That was different. That was from south to north. I'm speaking from north to south. Yeah, I know the Johnny Cage push. That's also something Chimiko did quite a bit. With the towers along the tree line, etc, etc. AoE is again stacking up. Again going for the entangled gold mine. This is so annoying. Panda is a little bit in trouble. Oh, but Inner Fire is ready. All the great human upgrades are kicking in. It feels like he trades a bear for a breaker at max. Yeah, Neo, that's completely different, Kappa. Yes. The position is entirely different. If you push like Johnny Cage did, all the space where water is approachable, and it's still close to the expansion, where oftentimes the shop is and towers are. Here, nothing is in range, really. It is completely different. Paladin coming. Third base coming. Well, I'm just giving this up. Okay, I'm out of here. I don't really know how LawLiet is supposed to come back. Main's gonna expire soon too. And it's 100 human supply. He's never overcommitting. He was never giving LawLiet an opening for a good fight. Now it's open battlefield. This is where bears are strong. But it feels like at this point it might be too late. Panda. Oh, a little bit of trouble. Heal scroll used. And the TP brought. Okay. Already a little bit of a different situation. Outrage. Ooh, these orbs, man. They hit hard. Paladin? Got it. Three cancels in the early game, plus the entangled gold mine all the time. That's just way too much gold for Sod. Just playing this so smart. Pally in trouble. Would love to heal himself, but not egocentric enough for that. Why can't a paladin heal himself, man? Because that healing is brought to you by, I don't know, love? Oh my god. Bears grilled. Get 0 kill, okay, but he's maxed out. All he needs is like higher hero levels, but he only doesn't have the higher hero levels because he can't buy them. It's devotion healing, I guess. Probably. Yeah, third base up. Knights, breakers, inner fire. Oh no. LawLiet desperately aiming for the hero kills and he actually gets it. Okay. But all these ults he's gonna probably get. Oh no. The expo is going down, is it not? 60, 80. I think he fixed it. The bear going down to creeps. You know, LawLiet is showing a valiant effort to prolong the broadcast. Always good for advertisers and all. But he is so dead. This feels like no hands a click right now. Incredible how he got further and further ahead. And this already starts with building the expansion upper left. Yep, it's a harder creep spot. But it's also further away from the Night Elf base, so maybe you're a little safer. And then this was never harassed. Yo, thank you Burrow Rush for the bits! Good morning! Damn, it feels like you're getting up earlier and earlier every day.
Player's force is under attack.
It's not even 7 where you are, is it? Steph, thank you for the 2-month resub. 40 versus 100. Feels bad, mate. Absolutely no chance. Absolute slaughter. The Paladin is living a very poor life, I gotta say. LawLiet is getting the hero kills, that's what you get with these orbs, but he's playing with 3 heroes essentially. Decent entangled focus fires, but
A player's forces are under
Archmage's coming back. LawLiet has income again, by the way. Main base is expired. Should be the main tree. Yeah. He's chipping away in damage. Feels comfortable in his tri-hero combo. But yeah. Triple orb, is that necessary? It's not necessary, but it's really good damage as it all stacks. Like for undead, for example, it doesn't stack, so you don't get the effects of like GG. The first orb hit is -4, then the second orb hit is -8, and then the third is -12. But the poison damage of these orbs stacks up, so you get, I think, 1 hit of each hero is like 180 damage or something, which is a lot. It is, of course, over time, but this is just the orb damage on top of the hero, like that goes on top of the hero damage. So it is expensive at first, but it really, really, really pays off. Well, a very one-sided affair in game 1. Good expansion position, good defenses, great counter aggression, I would say. Archmage, couple of footmen, early defend, go! Cancel expansion 3 times, find the perfect position for your push, and get the mortar advantage. I think it's 68 poison damage, yeah. So 68 times 3. I used 60 for my example because never do math on stream and that's easy, so that's 180. Could be a little more even. I'm not 100% sure. It used to be better, true. It's the only orb that stacks. No coffee no more. Feels bad, man. And if we put this map into perspective, to how Sok was demolished yesterday by Moon, and how Foggy played against Chemico, one could make the argument that it's about the players and not the race. Just saying. 3 lightning orbs, at least stack purge chance. True. Wise words. Wise words. Yeah, Agent already told me that he's gonna release some matchup stats. Can't wait. Can't wait. These stats are gonna spread through Discords, Twitch chats, Reddits for months. But hey, talk about the game is always good, right? Like, almost always. We don't need more controversy, I feel, but... Cast implying player skill is more important than race choice? Yeah, man, and strategies and timings and stuff like that. Just an idea. I might be wrong. But hey, to be honest, when am I ever wrong? Map 2! Match points for Sok. We could get the 3rd perfect balance in a semifinal in 3 tournaments in a row. That is 1 player of each race in the final 4. We had that at Warcraft Champions Season 7 Finals, we had that at AWL, and we might get it at Yule Cup as well. Imagine if Agent finds human OP, would he still release the stats? To be fair, he did admit that human is not absolute shit anymore. So I guess he's admitting something. Out of Warcraft, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Let's go, Sok! The best Warcraft 3 content on YouTube. That includes Back to Warcraft in the calculation. It's just the funniest clips, the funniest montages, the best highlight clips. All on Out of Warcraft. That kid is so fun to work with. Right, we got a keeper opening as well, and here on this map, Foggy absolutely stomped Chimico into the ground. There was no chance. Until that one fight at the lab, which went pretty good for Chemico. But how many peasants did he kill in this game? 6 during the creep. Plus 2 footmen. Instant level 3. I want to see this by LawLiet. People only ever release their carefully messaged stats. They never release the actual data. Not true for Agent. Agent always releases his data calculation, Excel sheets, whatever he's using. Alright, let's see how Sok defends this. So far, lots of poison here. That's 1 kill. But he retreats a lot faster, keeps the footman around, puts damage on the keeper, eventually forcing him back. But this is great delay on the expansion for sure. Ooh, sneaky AP, look at this! He's going Huntress AP push! Different approach, I like it. And will this be scouted? I mean, we see this AP... Hey, wait. Okay, so it's a tech behind it. We see this more against Orc, and we see this quite frequently against Orc. But against Human, that's something new. Not entirely new, as this was played during Infi's Reign of Dominance. Nice route. But I haven't seen it in a while. And that AP is chilling at the moment. Wait. What? He sniped it? Whoa, sick! That's so big. Yeah, level 2 Archmage. Must have. Must have! And he sees the AP now.
Forces are under attack.
Whoopsie. He can still go level 3 as he didn't do the turtles yet. Should be enough, I think. That AP did nothing but militia time. And militia time is important. Expo isn't up yet. He can't even think of attack.
Are under attack.
So LawLiet with good map control, tech advantage. Expansion is coming up as well. Way different. It's not as great as Foggy's early game was, in my opinion. Maybe it actually is with the Expo not up. I'm unsure. I don't really know what's better, but it feels like CH is a very, very, very good Night Elf map at the moment versus human. Oh man, another footman, another footman. But Sock with better denies than Chemico today for sure. The pressure continues. Hunt's of course cool to damage multiple peasants at the time, then the Keeper comes in. Ideally with a lot of Treants, but he's using Entangle a lot more to just guarantee the kill. And a Panda second instead of a Tinker. I wasn't too much of a fan of the Tinker for a long while, but Foggy showed the way today, and I think on Tuesday when he was up against Fortitude. Or Monday, I'm not sure. One of these days. Panda works as well though. No doubt about that. I kinda like the Rockets more than the Breath, because it works against a lot of breakers as well, where the Breath, not really. Nature's Blessing lures the full tier 2 advantage. Okay, so how is Sock getting back from this? There's no tier 3 by LawLiet yet. There's almost no potential for Sock to do anything. He doesn't want to spend too much more gold on Footman, I feel. Rockets work on breakers. No, that's not what I wanted to say. Sorry, I didn't explain that properly. The Breath of Fire, for that to work, like he spits that fire in front of him, to hit the casters, you have to get either around the breakers or spit that fire through the breakers, and then they feedback you and you lose mana and get some damage. The Tinker can just fire the rockets from behind, so he never gets attacked by breakers. He can shoot them over their heads and be way more efficient that way and find better positioning that way. That's what I wanted to say initially. Thanks for pointing out how misleading that was.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just noted that subscriptions increase in price. They actually got lower. Got decreased in most of the countries. I think in Germany it's not 5 euros but 4 euros anymore or something. So hey, great time to sub, just saying. Ooh, level 2, okay. Sock is doing a good job in keeping LawLiet on his side of the map. Double racks. Double racks rifle casters. Ooh, Archmage in a little bit of trouble and tangle. He has a step. Wait, has he no TP anymore? Archmage dead. Okay, you did a good job with that, Archmage. But, you know, that cost quite a bit. He has a second hero out. Or is that the Archmage rebought?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I would love to tell you what's going on at Sock, but I can't check. Wonder if LawLiet can hold this lead. Okay, now both heroes are there. Could be a Blood Mage, could be a Mountain King, could be his own Panda. Blood Mage it is. Ah, I haven't seen him today. I like it. Blood Mage seems so crazy. Of course in the hands of Angry Korea Man, we all know that for years. What a blessing AKM is, by the way. But yeah, needs to level a bit. Needs level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Orange Bird! Yeah, for sure, man. LawLiet with the push! The first push in a while. No Master Bears yet. Rather, the Reju machines. Korea, Bone Gravy, Orange Bird. You guys know it. You guys know it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, damage done. Look at all the corpses. Very low lumber. Now the shredder will fix that in a bit. Do I still get the same cut? Actually, I don't really know. From subs, that is. I don't really know. Wow, I kind of had the feeling that this is a flute, and it is a flute. Great for mass rifles, man. So good. Ancient Django, also very good. Nobody can complain about items here, and that's super fast Blood Mage 3. I think Sock had the priorities right, to sacrifice a bit of experience for that creep spot.
Player's forces are under attack.
Prioritize experience over a couple of workers. Sounds harsh, but that's how the world is, man. It feels like LawLiet is doing damage, but is he doing critical damage? I don't think so.
Player's forces are under attack.
Like, supply is even. Of course there's still a tech lead. But it's just a bit of stalling. Oh, that seems like a big police force coming. I'll send some back. Sock knows how far he can push this, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like the multitasking, but I don't know. Feels like we're almost on even footing again. And now it's only quote-unquote about fight positioning. He's even pushing. He feels so comfortable. Items, heal scroll, big healing. No TP, right? Or is it on the Blood Mage? Did you guys check that?
A player's forces are under attack.
Fairies coming in now, but against all these rifles, that's so rough. First Flame Strike was okay. Positioning by LawLiet could be really good to intercept the reinforcements. First break it down immediately, but same goes for the fairies, and that is a massive Flame Strike! Oh my! It feels like this can't happen. It's just too much. The bears, they don't do damage at all. They're not even in this fight. They casted a roar, and that's it. And if the bears aren't in the fight, we get rifles versus dryads. How's that supposed to work? Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Okay, that's the way. That is a way. We still have a heal scroll, and the panda is dry. TP out. Oh my god. Socket 58 did lose quite a bit. But okay, the line of towers established. Scroll value, yeah, this matchup late game is so much about scrolls. That's why I think the Archmage went to the shop. Not sure. We all love flame strikes, mate. We all do. And the position, again, questionable. Fairy Dragon in the middle of the mortars. Exposed them a little. Heal scroll used. How long for the towers? Now it's the Dryads not shooting away. At the human expansion. Oh, 4 towers ready! And the shop! Oh my god. It's 72 supply for LawLiet, but he has to fight into all these towers. He might do it though. It kind of looks really good as the panda has more. Yo, that's a bird. And these resources for the towers are just gone. GG. Ay. That was a little bit of an overcommitment, eh? But we finally get a full out best of 3. Oops, sorry, not Last Refuge concealed. Okay, LawLiet, I doubted you. Was it necessary to go for this push? I question. Because after the fight, he had like 60 supply left. Why not rebuild? Was he too afraid of an expansion in the middle without mortars? Panda creeping super sick. Super sick. Panda level's really good. Pretty good panda there. Hero kills. Yeah, can't really happen. That Archmage loss down there. A little unnecessary. But cool to see that we get a map 3. More content is always appreciated. 2,500 viewers. Very nice, very nice. We got more for you later in around an hour or 2. Carson will be online with the Gym Cup, Gym Newbie Cup. Some grassroots Warcraft for your home screens, everybody. I thought those towers would do more. I think Sock thought the same. That choke was pretty good, but hey. We go into Tide Hunters. And that will be our last, my last map of the day. Not the Back to Warcraft map of the day. Not your last map of the day. But okay. Who's gonna be Focus's opponent in the semi-final? Soccer LawLiet. These two. One more map. Tide Hunters. Feels not as Night Elf favored as Concealed, but very, very I think it's playable for both sides. Now I'm really curious if LawLiet is following in Foggy's footsteps with the Tinker. Ableitung, thank you very much for the Prime. Used to love you at school. What's better, Panda or Tinker? I think we're at the state of the game where we can't really say. We don't know. Archmage Keeper, the usual opening. No Warden shenanigans, no Demon Hunter attempts. Panda does damage and Tinker doesn't. Whoa, that's wrong. In the mid game, Tinker does damage with Clockworks. In the late game, Tinker does a ton of damage with Cluster Rockets.
A player's forces are under attack.
What's wrong with my pronunciation of Ableitung? Hi Nea, thank you for the 3-month resub. Be bygone with the €3.50. The Illuminati. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No such thing as dumb questions. Ha! Ha! You sure, mate. I got a lot of questions in my life and I can tell you a lot about questions. Soccer's expanding again in not the natural position. So LawLiet has to scout this, might come a little unexpected. Bigger initial creep spot, big consumable, but you're a little further out on the map. Ooh, staff timing, big mana potion for the Archmage and instant level 3, of course, great, but no staff.
Player's forces are under
Sock absolutely 100% knows. It's not much mana, to be honest. It's one set of Treants, but might still be 3 kills. Quick militia call. Of course, every militia call is delay on the tech. But this time, no counter expansion.
player's forces are under attack.
Lots of moon juice drained. But LawLiet got what he wanted, I think. That's level 3. Item on the ground, boom. A little bit of HP. If we focus that hero later, and he survives because of this HP boost of 75. I'm gonna lol. So tech advantage with the Night Elf, income advantage with the human. This will even out. This is what we usually see. So Tinker, Panda, Demon Hunter, Naga. What is LawLiet's choice? It's a Demon Hunter. Did something change in the Demon Hunter Blood Mage department where Blood Mage is just superior to Demon Hunter? Maybe it's a timing
Forces
thing.
are under attack.
Not too sure where this game is at the moment.
Town is under siege.
Oh, this is big! One lore down. Can he get the second one? It's risky. Could summon another water elemental. If the cooldown is off, there we go. And once again, no wisps here. Oh, this is brutal. LawLiet's biggest advantage is the tech timing. And he just lost that tech timing.
Under attack.
I mean, the tech is still a lot faster, but he can't do anything with the tech because there's no tech buildings. Know what I mean? Oh no, another one. Oh. That's 3 lores cancelled. And the shop. Mass repair. Oh, and an entangle. How much did LawLiet invest to get this shop up?
A player's forces are under attack.
That was sick.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, don't tell me there's no window for counter aggression. Don't ever tell me. But there is tier 3 now. But there won't be too many dryads in the near future. Also, bear production kind of stuck.
A player's forces
Phew,
are
if he scouts that expansion, is killed again. But it doesn't mean that Sock is completely owning this game and that there's no chance for LawLiet. But there's still a lot of work to do for the Night Elf. Just the amount of time he can buy with 3 footmen here. He gets it. Oh, he does damage at 2 spots at the same time. There is no entangle. He knew that. So is the damage enough? There should be an entangle soon. Engine of War down. Archmage, brave man. Brave old man. Has a TP, has a heal scroll. He wants to stick around for as long as he can, but that shouldn't be a cancel. But again, mana used. Again, he had to use an entangle. And remember this map in Foggy vs Chemico, when it was Foggy with Keeper and Tinker, constantly poking at expansion. Once you defended the expansion, he goes into your main. Like, there was constant pressure. This is exactly what Sock is doing right now, just with human. Oh, he's trying again. This might be a little too much. But it's repair, it's resources. But he can't be close to the keeper, then he's dead again. And that's the one mistake he can't do. Now, he can lose units, no problem. Just rebuild. But heroes need to be on the map. Sock is playing this so good. And I don't think LawLiet did the necessary damage. Not really. He needs repair, needs to rebuild wisps, needs to buy time. Kind of funny how he's only at 33 supply. He was rushing tier 3 so hard for the fast bear push, and then he never got 2 fast bears because his lures were cancelled. He has nothing. He has absolutely nothing. And Sock will be at 70 in a minute and a half. Just needs Blood Mage levels, I feel. That's his most important thing. And he realized that too. He did the damage. He caused the delay. Now he needs his time in army. And levels. Little lazy to move the Archmage back, or, you know, wanted to speed things up. What LawLiet could do very good now is heal scroll stealing. Archmage in trouble. Another TP? Wait, I wanted to invis cast him. Is he adept already? I don't know. Don't think so. Yeah, but LawLiet is waiting for his expo to finally pay off. But as I said, socket 70. Needs mana, needs HP. There's no weapon of mass destruction this time on LawLiet's side. No AoE at all. Just single target. I wonder if that's enough, to be honest. Poison damage doesn't kill. Nope, just acid bomb. Is there more? Disease Cloud for sure doesn't kill. Dryad doesn't kill. I think it's only acid bomb. Orb doesn't kill either, right? Or does it? Ah, yeah, Shadow Strike does kill. Orb doesn't. Yeah, so hero spells, yay. Everything else, nay. Yo, this push is so sick. Yeah, it's technically his magical damage, but you know, it's probably acid bomb as well. Hero spell kill in general. Orb and poison also kill, yeah. Let's go! This might be Sock on the way into yet another semi-final right after AWL. I really don't know how to hold this. It seems so impossible. The perfect position is absolutely necessary, but the perfect position goes to Sock here. Flame Strike, no repair, so much damage. Oh my god. Bears all clumped up, Expo gone. All your base belong to me. And there's more Flame Strike. He has no Siphon anymore. So it was the last spell for a bit. But it is... I mean, the objective is already taken. The Expo is gone. And there's towers now. But I thought so on CH as well, that the Bears won't do it, and then they did. Opens up the flank with the Treants, immediately dispelled, more experience. Blood Mage gotta be careful, he can Siphon soon, can be cast invisible I think. The heal scrolls are clutch. LawLiet's still at 60, wonder for how long. The Orb is really helping a lot. But this is Sock just TPing out, and why not? He has that base advantage, he can rebuild. He got a couple of exit kills there. And LawLiet has to rebuild his expansion. They will take a lot longer. So, LawLiet is in this. I thought this is the end, but it's not. Level 5.5 Keeper, not too bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
But on Tidehunters, it's always whoever attacks is in a bad spot, I feel. Level 5 Archmage now. Not so many freebies for LawLiet as Chemico gave Foggy, for example. That helped.
A player's forces are under attack.
$57 only. Yeah, it's no problem for Sock at this point to rebuild. Absolutely not. That made close to 4. One of the wind will be dispelled quickly, but in the right moment could help a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Did we see an engine of wind yet? I'm not sure. It's always fun how this is a little dance between human and night elf in the beginning of a fight. It's of course a lot about positioning, it's also about burning, it's also about siphoning.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, keeper! He's so hurt, everything's bruised. And off we go. Oh no, LawLiet just got this. No nature's blessing. He's not even flame striking it anymore. LawLiet is unable to hold this. Unable to even attempt to hold this.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
This is just a flood coming to LawLiet's base. So much damage. So much damage. Okay, it's again such a great choke. That Flame Strike was a little premature. But buys more time for the mortar damage, and that gets rid of Moonwells, and that keeps LawLiet's supply stack at 60. Can't go higher. Next Flame Strike, all the bears clumped up, will be massive! One of the wind helps. The bears will eat through the breakers eventually. Not even sure about the yield scroll count, but both sides need that desperately, thanks to all the AoE. Dryad dancing is good, but whenever they dance, they can't do damage. It's no capoeira. And I guess that's LawLiet in the ropes. 2 more bears going down, 8 supply. His base is under siege. He's just bleeding him dry at this point. Next base in the north. LawLiet is out. LawLiet is out. GG! We got the perfect balance once again. One player of each race in the semi-final for the 3rd time in a row. LawLiet, pretty unfortunate for him. That is still not his greatest Warcraft. He's slowly but steady out of the crawling out of the slum, but it's really slow. And yeah, that is indeed rough. But man, great performance by Sock. On the way to becoming the best human in the world. It's always this pendulum between Chemico and Sock, and apparently at the moment it's Sock again. That means we have Foggy versus 120 and Sock versus Focus as our 2 semifinals for tomorrow as best of 5s. Can't wait, man. Chemico out, Soin out, Lin out, LawLiet out. That's the results of today. And yeah, again, 3rd time in a row with a perfect balance in the semifinal. After AWL and after War 3 champions, it is the perfect balance. Cool to see that. Very cool. So Foggy versus 120, Focus versus Sock. Pretty damn good semifinals. I would say my personal favorites are Foggy and Focus. And that would be a match that we haven't seen during War 3 Champions, because Foggy wasn't playing War 3 Champions. Pretty sick, man. I can't, like, tomorrow's gonna be great. This is sick. And I think we got the bracket updated on Wikipedia as well. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Ukraine, China, and Korea. Korea with Foggy for the Night Elves, 1-0 for the Undead, Focus representing the Horde, and Sock for the Human Alliance. Lots of 2-0s. This will not be the case tomorrow as we have best of 5s. 3 matches but 4 would still, or should still be taking a little longer. Hope to see you guys there. My duty is done for the day. Of course, if you like what we do, feel free to support us, just like Indy Picard did. 31 months of subbing, man. Much love. We have a sub page set up that is back to warcraft.com/support. If you're thinking about it, here are all the links to our Patreon, to the Twitch sub, to donations with PayPal and credit card, to crypto, and to our merch store, back to warcraft.com/support. That is much appreciated. Later tonight, we're gonna hear from Carson and the Gym Newbie Cup. You all love Gym Newbie League, so now it's time for that cup. It's the end of season cup. And before we say goodbye, there's a little bit of an ad I gotta do. On Twitch, we got this thing called Bounty Board, so they give us little ads to play. How do I activate this again? I didn't do this in forever. I didn't have to... wasn't there a button for like activate or something? Oh yeah, there's a quick action somewhere. Yeah, so it would be cool if you hang around to watch that little ad here. There's a raffle at the end as well. Where is that thing? Gold, Squad Game, Radio Channel, Watch Party, Rerun. No, we don't want any of that. Should have prepared this, maybe. But you know me.